and this is why I advocate uploading to multiple different platforms. Hello, Catholic Controversy here, and Stephen Crowder got banned from YouTube. He's back now, but over the weekend, he was banned from YouTube. He couldn't upload. His channel, gone. Not necessarily really gone, but it was essentially. So, what did he do when his YouTube channel got banned? What did he do when he could no longer upload to YouTube? Did he go to BitChute? Did he go to Rumble? Did he go to Dailymotion? Did he go to Storyfire? Did he go to any of these other platforms that everyone says you should join? No. What he ended up doing instead was he had to make an embedded live streaming player on his website, something that was a lot more difficult, a lot more challenging than just uploading somewhere else. Why, Stephen? Why are you not uploading to somewhere else? Why do you have this unholy, abusive relationship with YouTube? You constantly talk about how stupid and evil YouTube is, how they're constantly trying to get you down, how they are always out to get you. And finally, they did get you. And what'd you do? You didn't have anything backed up. Oh, but I have MedClub. No, you don't have Mug Club. Mug Club is a paid payment wall. You can't get to Mug Club if you're not a subscriber. I get that that's good. I get that that's good for your business, that that's how you make money because YouTube constantly demonetizes you. But if YouTube demonetizes you, why don't you upload somewhere else? Why don't you upload somewhere else? Okay, I get it. BitChute doesn't have really good monetization right now. Dailymotion, it's iffy. I don't know if Rumble really has it. They kind of do, but I don't really know. But, there's other platforms out there. And even if you're not making money off of them, why aren't you uploading to them as well? Because you're not making money on YouTube. I get when people say that I gotta just upload to YouTube because I can't upload to somewhere else for free because this is my full-time job, like Mr. Enter. But Stephen Crowder, every single episode, you are talking about how you are not making any money on YouTube. And the only way for us to get you money and the only way for you to stay in business is to do Mug Club. So the YouTube show, it's not content, it's advertisement. You are advertising your show. So why not want to have your advertisement everywhere? Why wouldn't you want to have your ad show on NBC when let me restart the analogy. Let's say that you have a soda company and you only advertise on ABC, America Broadcasting Company. It's not because you have some sort of exclusive deal, but you only ever want to advertise on ABC. People say, hey, you should advertise on NBC and CBS and Fox and the CW and Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network and all these other places. And you say, no, I'm just going to advertise on ABC. Even though ABC is constantly giving us crap for trying to post and advertise on their platform. So the only way that you can support us is by buying our soda. Why don't you advertise anywhere else? That's what you say this show is. You're not making money on YouTube, so why don't you post somewhere else where maybe in the future you might make a little money? Because BitChute, they're making a partnership platform. Rumble, they have monetization on there. Dailymotion, I know, has monetization. I think Storyfire also has monetization. Library, you're able to get like cryptocurrency. So yeah, all these other platforms, they kind of have monetization. It's not as clear cut as like YouTube and Google AdSense, but they have monetization and they don't censor you. Ain't that a novel concept? Now, it's confusing because like you say that BitChute and Rumble are courting you.
But also, we'll be making sure that we'll always be providing free content.
Yeah.
We don't know if that'll be places like Rumble, if it'll be places like BitChute. There are all these other places that have been courting us.
Yeah.
But at the very least, if you say, why isn't there a stream on YouTube or on Facebook, go to loudwithcutter.com/live, and it will be there, the free content.
But I don't understand why they would need to court you, because you should be going to them like everyone else. And I don't understand why you feel like you could only upload to YouTube. Yeah, I get that YouTube is the big place, as Gerald points out.
But you've got these two examples to look at, right? And people will tell me, and I heard this the other day, say, oh, well, go somewhere else because free speech doesn't necessarily apply here. Okay, this is like saying the public square is New York and you want to go have the biggest impact that you can possibly have. And they say you can't speak here, but you can go 50 miles outside the city to a town of 1,000 people and speak all you want.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
Okay, yeah, I get that YouTube currently right now is a town square, but you know what else was a town square many, many years ago? MySpace. MySpace was the place where everyone was hanging out. MySpace was the place to be. You remember MySpace, don't you? That's how you got like one of your early gigs by like some sort of contest through MySpace. What? You don't remember MySpace? You viewer, you don't remember MySpace? That's strange because like MySpace was the Facebook of its time. Everyone was on MySpace. And I just wonder, why aren't we talking about like MySpace censorship? Why isn't everyone complaining about how MySpace is like manipulating their feeds and the crazy algorithms and they're trying to change the worldview? I think it's because everyone left MySpace for this little website that Mark Zuckerberg made in his dorm room. Yeah, it's almost as if the free market kind of determines where these sites are. Now, I get that chances are BitChute like hosts through like Amazon hosting or whatever, and they might be subject to the same problem that Gab was or Parler was. But you know, it's almost as if like it's possible. It's almost as if like you don't need to upload to YouTube. Now, I also realize that you say this.
By the way, Mug Club is not just for you to watch. It's just to be clear. People say, why don't you build your own platform? That's what Mug Club does. Think about it. Like Mug Club is not just this, that's what allows us to go on location and do these super videos and to bring in people like Dave and to bring in people like the Hodge twins and hopefully more full-time shows and expand the studio. That is why we're doing this and hopefully eventually partner with other people who are like-minded. So,
okay, yeah, I get it. Mug Club is your thing. That's where you go. That's where people like who else is on Mug Club? Andrew Clavin, maybe. I know Roman Millennial was at one point. Is Blair White still on there? Yeah, I don't know. But here's the thing about Mug Club. It's a closed platform. It's not a platform. It's a publisher. You know, the thing that you're constantly complaining about, or maybe that's Bill Will. Someone's complaining about how YouTube acts like a publisher when they claim to be a platform. And, you know, that's what you're trying to take them to court over. But how does the publisher help me? How does you having a publisher help me, a content creator? How does that help Jeremy from the Quartering? How does that help Computing Forever? How does that help Razorfist? How does that help Styx Hexenhammer? How does that help, I don't know, all this other upcoming content creators? How does that help my friend Right Left of Center? You know, we're not partnered with The Blaze. So how does you having a paywall help us? Because we're trying. We don't have a paywall. We don't have a Mug Club. And we're also getting suppressed. We know that you're suing YouTube, and we appreciate you for that. But, you know, you could also help out by helping to support someone else. You're always talking about how these major companies are pushing down the little guy. Why don't you help one of the little guys? I mean, you even say,
and what I said yesterday when we were doing a little update video, Dave and I did that update video for everyone for Mug Club is literally the way you send a message. I mean, it's voting with your eyeballs, your ears, your clicks, where you're putting your likes. It's a matter of going around and saying, you know what, I'm going to stop subscribing to other channels on YouTube so that their numbers end up being lower. I'm going to stop. If I can have a choice to watch a video somewhere other than YouTube, I watch it somewhere else.
Oh, and by the way,
yeah, but like, if we don't have anywhere else for you to support you that isn't a paywall, that it doesn't require a recurring subscription service, and I get $69, $99 annually, whatever. It's not a whole lot of money, but some people can't really do that. And as I said, it's not really hurting you to upload somewhere else. You say this all the time, that this is just advertisement for Mug Club. The only way people can actually support you is to go on Mug Club. So why don't you want to advertise somewhere else? I get that you don't have any views there, Oh, wait, actually, let's look at how many views you get on the pirate BitChute channel. Because I'm pretty sure that this is a pirate channel. Because if it was a legitimate channel, Steven would be advertising it. He'd be saying that this is where you can follow me. And he didn't. So this is obviously a pirate channel. But let's have a look at some of their views. Let's see here. Okay, so you got 69,000 subscribers. Nice. Let's see, these most recent videos are getting 2,300, 3,900, 4,500. It's nothing, but it definitely is something. That's views that you don't get elsewhere. Let's see here. Some of these comments say, I wish you would post the Crowder bits on here. Just subscribe to support you. Good to see you starting to more regularly upload here. So people say that they're ready to support you here. And, you could drive some traffic away from YouTube. You say you want to help people get away from YouTube. You want to try to break up these tech monopolies. Nothing breaks up a monopoly like introducing a little competition. That free market principle that capitalists like to subscribe to. It's just a little something. And there's one thing here that I just gotta say that really irked me is when you start talking about how people say that they want you to support other platforms. They want you to make your own platform where free speech is free. And then you say people are just going to rip it elsewhere.
What can't happen is, why don't you start your own platform and then I'm going to go rip it for free at BitChute. So it's like, well, listen, then don't complain about us losing if you guys never want to support it. And
it doesn't happen. No one is ripping your Mug Club channel to show on BitChute. No one is ripping that. You say that like people are mass pirating BitChute. No one is mass pirating BitChute. People are just pirating your free show. The thing that is supposed to support you, that advertises it. And the guy who's running it, he could be a jerk and remove all your sponsors, but no, here he says, join Mug Club and watch this show every day. 10% off Spartan Armor and enter the promo code Crowder. It tells you that here's all the ways that you can support you. He still includes all of the stuff that you need in order to support it. Now, imagine if that was actually you. It'd be pretty nice, wouldn't it? And before you tell me that it's too hard to upload elsewhere, that's a lie. Bold-faced lie. You just don't want to try. You are lazy if you say that it's too hard to upload elsewhere. I upload to like 6 different platforms. I upload to Dailymotion, Metacafe, Rumble, BitChute, DTube sometimes if they have me, Bidly, BitTube. I upload to 7 different platforms. Oh, and mine's 8. That's 8 different platforms. All by myself. I am one guy. I can do it. And again, I don't make a whole lot of content, so that's kind of easier for me to do. But let's see here. What about someone that makes more content, like Jeremy from The Quartering? He makes like 3 or 4 videos a day, and he uploads to BitChute, he uploads to Library, he uploads to Storyfire, he uploads to Minds. I think he uploads to like somewhere else. He uploads to multiple places, and he only has like one person. Razorfist, I know he uploads to multiple different places, and he's like one person. And it's not just that like these are people that are like one-man armies, and this is just what they do. No, you also got guys like Bill Whittle, who very similar to you, just much smaller, much, much, much smaller scale. He has a team of I think like 4 people, maybe 5 people. He uploads, makes like typically 2 or 3 videos a day, big videos. And he also has a subscription-based service. He has BillWill.com where you can get some free stuff, or not free stuff, exclusive stuff is what I meant to say. And what does he do? He doesn't just upload to YouTube. He also uploads to BitChute and Rumble. On his website, he embeds the Rumble videos because he doesn't want to give YouTube any more publicity. That's something you could do. Why don't you? It's not that hard. BitChute even has ways for you to integrate your YouTube channel so that it'll just immediately mirror to BitChute. All you have to do is just open another tab. You set that up once and that's done. I don't know how it works with live streams, but then again, I know that you download all the live streams because you don't leave the raw uploads up, because I've seen it where it's like, okay, there's like a 10-minute lead before the actual video starts. And no, you download it, cut out that part, upload the actual video, and it's just that. You could do that too. But I get it. It's just too hard for you to upload to multiple different platforms. It's just way too time consuming. You just don't have it in you. And that's why you only upload to one podcast service. Oh, wait, what's this? I'm on your website right now. Let's see here. How many different podcast services do you use? Oh, let's see here. You're on a Megaphone, that's the main player. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, SoundCloud, Stitcher, Podbean, and Player FM. You suck. That's all I can say. You upload to all these different podcast platforms, all these free podcast platforms. These aren't paid podcast platforms. I know Spotify has like the premium service, but let's see here. Oh yeah, you can watch it for free. I don't get it, Stephen. I honestly do not get it. You claim to be a free market conservative, yet you claim to hate YouTube. You claim to hate big tech. You claim to see that you want them to go down. You want them to fail. You want them to get burned. But you're not doing what's necessary in order to stop them. Again, you're suing YouTube. Major thanks for that. But there's so much more that you can be doing. And it's not that hard. If I can do it, one-man army, you can do it with all your people. It's not that hard. And you do it all right with your podcasts. You have no excuse for why you don't do it with your videos. This has been Catholic Controversy, signing off. May God bless you.